Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the play-by-play between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Once again, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me as I went live for 7 hours, over 7 hours for today's trade deadline. I know a lot of fans are not happy. I know it was a little underwhelming for the New York Yankees. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what they do with Ramos. Let's see what they do with Luis Garcia Jr. Sorry. But what is going on, everybody? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Greatly appreciated. We're going live for the play-by-play now. So let's get hyped up. Let's get ready, folks. We're still going to cheer on for the Yankees no matter what. We're not fair weather fans on this channel. Nope. So the Yankees are opening up their series, opening up this week against the St. Louis Cardinals. That game's going to start here in the next few minutes. Listen, I would love to hear what Brian Cashman had to say about, they only acquiring the two bats and how come they didn't acquire a catcher. I know that's going to be everybody's biggest question. I know there's going to be fans that are not upset or not upset, but that are upset about this team not getting a catcher, and they're going to stick with Austin Wells and Ali Sanchez. Listen, I wanted the Yankees to get a catcher. I did. But then the question is, what were other teams asking from the Yankees? You got to wonder. And apparently Brian Cashman, just real quick, Brian Cashman never had a discussion with the Padres about a Will Warren, Adrian Morjon trade. So whoever Bob Nightingale put that tweet out yesterday, and it was a freaking lie. Sounds like it was a lie. So Cashman saying that conversation never even went down. So I would love to see what everybody gives the grades for as far as the deadline goes. Go ahead and put your answers in there. But shout out to Katie, shout out to Joseph, shout out to Cecilia. Let's hope the Yankees can now. The trade deadline is over. It's past us. We could be done speculating. We could be done wondering. It's whatever's done has been done. It's time to be. It's time to move forward with the rest of the season. So, let's hope the boys in pinstripes can continue winning games. Let's see if the two bats can help improve this lineup. But shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. We are 23 subscribers away from hitting that 3,000 number. Can we get 23 more subscribers? I would greatly appreciate it. Once we hit 23 subscribers, I'm doing a few giveaways to three gift card giveaways to Fanatics, to 3 lucky winners. But just wanted to get all this set up here. But again, Yankees and Cardinals. Yeah, the Rays got better. The Red Sox got they made their moves and wonder away. I just know Boston got better, and that doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Yeah, but it was an overpay for Adley Rutschman. Honestly, I think they overpaid, but we'll see how things work out. All right, we'll see how the rest of the season plays out. But in the meantime, let's worry about tonight's game, the first game of the series between the Yankees and the Cardinals. So the Cardinals were certainly busy as well. They were definitely making their moves during this deadline. So let's see how the rest of their season plays out. I'm just checking a few messages here. But shout out to everybody. But once again, thank you all. Thank you all for hanging out with me for 7 hours. I enjoyed it. I had a great I had fun doing the live stream. And hopefully I could do the same thing again next year. We'll see how things play out. Ronald is in the chat. What's up, man? How's it going? But yeah, I know this trade deadline was a little underwhelming, right, for the Yankees. I'm the biggest thing I'm really surprised about. It's not even so much the catcher. I'm more surprised the Yankees didn't require a pitcher. To be honest with you, they always go after a bullpen arm or two, and this time around they did not go after a bullpen arm, which I think is I thought it was a little unusual. But again, you got to wonder which arms the Yankees looked into, and what arms they looked into, and what was if they did look into arms, what was the asking price of those teams? You know what I mean? So here's a tweet from Gary Phillips. Says Brian Cashman said the Yankees had, quote, many conversations with the Orioles about Adley Rutschman, but couldn't meet Baltimore's price. Cashman also said that the Yankees talked to the Tigers about Todd Skubal, but they set a high price. That was something we were unable to get them off. It was a very specific ask of a certain player we weren't willing to play with in that arena. He didn't say who, but it sounds like it was George Lombard Jr., which we know the Yankees weren't going to give up George Lombard Jr. At all. So I don't think I don't think anybody should be surprised. So gotta wonder now: do the Yankees call up George Lombard Jr.? What do they do with the bullpen? Are they once Carlos Rodon comes back? Does that mean we see? Do we see Ryan Weathers and Clark Schmidt? We know Clark Schmidt's slowly coming back. Do we see these guys go back to the bullpen? Are those your reinforcements? I mean, it's hard to say, but the Yankees are almost ready to take the field, and we are in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So we'll see how things play out against the Cardinals. What's up, Celia? What up, Dave? Jake Boss is in the building. Well, they gave up a 5. What was it? A 5 and a 5-7 and a 17. I created a new stream there, Pixelmon. Are the fans going to boo tonight? We'll see, dude. But yeah, I made a new stream. I'm going to continue. I'm going to stream this game. So today's a day full of live streams for me. Yanks gave up in a 5 and a 13 for Hilliard Romas, a mediocre platoon that can't field, but he could hit. So I don't, this is the part I don't understand. Fans were complaining about the Yankees lineup being bad, the offense being bad. They get a lefty bat that hits righties really well. They get a righty bat that hits lefties really well. So what I don't understand what the problem is. OPS for both of those guys extremely high, right? I mean, there's been constant complaining about the Yankees lineup and the OPS being bad. So I'm not really sure what the problem is. It would have been nice for them to get a catcher, but again, you got to wonder what the asking price was from other teams. Were they trying to fleece the Yankees? And the Yankees are not gonna get fleeced, man. Brian Cashman ain't getting fleeced. And Adley Rutschman, I wasn't willing to do an overpay for Adley Rutschman. Good catcher, but I'm sorry, but the Red Sox got over. The Red Sox got. I think they overpaid. I really do think that. So here's Cam Schlittler on the mound. So let's get hyped up. Let's get ready for today's play-by-play. So outfield, Dominguez, Grisham, Jones from right to left. From first to third, it is Luis Garcia Jr. making his Yankees debut. Jazz, Caballero, McMahon, Rice is DHing. And Austin Wells at the dish, which I know nobody's excited about that. But that's okay. Let the complaining begin. I'll go ahead and call this game. And here we go. Schlittler on the mound facing J.J. Weatherholt to lead things off. Schlittler, first pitch, ball, 1-0. And the 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes now to Weatherholt. The 2-0. 3-0 now. So 3-0 now to J.J. Weatherholt. What's up, Nathaniel? And there's Luis Garcia Jr. greeting the bleacher creatures. And that is a 4-pitch walk to J.J. Weatherholt. So runner on first to here in the top of the first inning. And here is Jordan Walker, who won the home run derby during the All-Star break. He beat out Kyle Schwarber. Congratulations to him. So 0-1 here to Walker. The 0-1, a swing and a miss. Got him with a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. 0-2 now to Jordan Walker. Let's see if Schlittler could get his first strike out of the game. So 0-2 here to Walker with a runner on first as Cam sets here on the 0-2. The pitch. Ball outside. 1-2 now to Jordan Walker. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And Walker strikes out. First strikeout of the game for Cam Schlittler. One down here in the top of the first. What's up, Peanut? They sent down Max Schumann. So 0-1 here to Alec Burleson. Here's the 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. Andy Fletcher is your home plate umpire. They say he is neutral when it comes to strike calling. So not pitcher friendly or hitter friendly, but it is 0-2 hitter Alec Burleson. So runner on first, 1 out, top of the first. Schlittler sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away, still 1-2. And we got Ivan Herrera waiting on deck for the Cardinals. What's up, Beagle? Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. The 1-2. And Burleson hits a ball to right field, and that is gone. That was a rocket to right field to the short porch. 2-0 lead here for the St. Louis Cardinals. So Cardinals on the board. As soon as the bat made contact with the ball, you knew it was gone. See you later. So 2-0 here in the top of the first. And Ivan Herrera now will be coming to the plate. All right, and 2-0 here to Ivan Herrera. As Schlittler sets here on the 2-0 to pitch. 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. And another walk. So Schlittler with a second walk of the inning. So it's an 18-pitch inning for Schlittler so far. So Schlittler struggling a little bit here in the top of the first. So here's Austin Wells to chat with him. So 6 of the 13 home runs given up by Cam this season have been in the first inning. So here's Brian Torres now at the plate. All right, my man Jacob Petruzzi. What's up, dude? Says, got 2 bats, C+, maybe B-. I think that's a fair grade. That's all right. But shout out to you for the $2 super chat. Jared Brown. I'm sure you're happy for the Red Sox getting Adley Rutschman. All right, back to the game. Schlittler facing Torres. Ball 1. And the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down here in the top of the first with a runner on first. Cardinals up 2-0. The pitch from Schlittler is a foul ball, 1-2. An inning-ending double play would be perfect right here. The 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Full count. So 23 pitches here for Schlittler, and 10 of those are strikes. So a lot of balls being thrown here by Cam so far as he sets here on the 3-2 against Torres, and that is fouled away. I'd say that the Red Sox gave up a lot. Is it worth it? We'll find out. So Rushman is under team control for next year too. And here's another 3-2 pitch. Another foul ball. The Rays are going to be playing tonight too here against the Rockies. So the Rays are in town. Cam sets, payoff. And that is hit to right field, and that's going to drop. And Herrera is going to stop at second and was off the bag, almost got tagged out. So runners on first and second here in the top of the first. So Herrera stopped midway. He was thinking about going to third, then pumped the brakes. So again, Schlittler is struggling here. Might be one of these games where Schlittler could go, 5 2/3. He's already at 26 pitches. He's facing Mason Wynn right now, who's at the plate. First pitch is a ball. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Strike 1 and 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 men on, one out. The 1-2 pitch from Schlittler, and there's a grounder, and a throw to first, and there's a double play. Nicely done by the Yankees to turn a double play. So Jazz fields it, try to tag Torres, but instead throws to first, and then Luis Garcia Jr. to second to get to tag Torres out. So nicely done there by the Yankees. That's how you end the inning, with a double play. That's what I'm talking about. So let's see what the Yankees bats do. It's going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Luis Garcia Jr. To lead off. But I do appreciate everybody here in the play-by-play. Thank you all for hanging out. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Appreciate everyone joining me for the trade deadline live stream. I went 7 hours on that, so thank you all for hanging out with me. And now I'm doing the play-by-play, so it's an all-day affair here, folks. All-day affair. All right, let's get back to the game here. Here's Trent Grisham leading things off. Takes a strike from McGreevy. So Grisham is one of those guys that needs to turn it around here as he takes a ball. So it's 1-1. So Grisham on that struggle bus. Here's the 1-1. And Grisham hits that foul territory, out of play, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Trent Grisham. The 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I appreciate you, Dave. Thank you for the support. The 2-2. Pitches inside, full count now to Trent Grisham. And the payoff. And Grisham grounds it foul, still 3-2. And Grisham hits that ball to right field. And that is caught at the warning track for the first out of the inning. Grisham gave that one a ride, but just fell short. And that's going to bring Ben Rice now to the plate. So here is Ben Rice. Takes a ball outside, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. One and two now to Ben Rice. What's up, Jaden? So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Ben Rice. As McGreevy sets, here's the 1-2. 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled, still 2-2. As McGreevy sets, another 2-2 pitch. Foul back, still 2-2. Another foul ball. Ben Rice battling here against McGreevy. So let's see who wins this battle. Another 2-2 pitch. Full count now to Ben Rice. Here's the payoff. Rice hits that one. Foul ball. So Rice making McGreevy work here. Let's see who's going to win this battle. Another payoff pitch. And Rice hits a grounder to first. Oh, it's a foul ball. So Ben Rice still battling, making McGreevy throw a lot of pitches here, which is what we want. It's what we want. So let's hope this turns into something positive. Another 3-2 pitch coming up here from McGreevy. Another foul ball. It's what the Yankees bats need to do. So this is going to be pitch number 12 in this at bat. You know, just keep following off pitches, right? And Rice pops it up on pitch number 12 in this at bat. Who's going to make the catch? And is Mason Wynn? Or no, it was Herrera that makes the catch. Left fielder. Torres makes the catch. So here's Luis Garcia Jr. making his Yankees debut. So let's see what he does in his first at bat as a New York Yankee. As Garcia Jr. takes a ball. So 104 games with the Nationals this season, 283 batting average, 23 homers, 76 RBIs, OPS of 873. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, a 1-0. And Garcia Jr. pops it up to center field, hit the fly ball, and Yankees go down in order. So 0 for 1 game so far for Garcia Jr. So not happy with the result. And that's going to take us to the top of the second. So let's see how Cam Schlittler does in the top of the second. He certainly struggled there in the top of the first, struggling to get out of that inning, struggling to find the strike zone. So let's see if he can refocus and try to make it a 1-2-3 inning, make it a little less painless. Matthew says he's a Cardinals and a Yankees fan. Okay. Nice, man. But I appreciate everybody hanging out on this live stream. If you're new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out with everyone you know. We're a little over 20 subscribers away from hitting 3,000, folks. All right, let's get back to the game. Nathan Church leading things off. Takes a ball. Here's the 1-0. Strike, 1-1. The 1-1 is hit into left field, and that is a foul ball, 1-2. Jones was making a run for it. What's up, Jay Witt? Appreciate you, Jay Witt. So 1-2 here to Church. Pitches outside, 2-2. So 2-2 count here to Church. Foul ball. Full count now to Nathan Church. Here's a payoff and ball 4. So that is the third walk issued by Cam Schlittler. So Schlittler is not himself tonight here, folks. And that's going to bring Jose Fermin to the plate now. So Schlittler with his third walk of the game. So very, very unusual here for Schlittler. First pitch, strike. The 0-1. One and one to Fermin. Oh, so Schlittler already at 40 pitches. The 1-1. That is hit into right field, and that's going to go to the wall. Another run could score here. Yep, Church is rounding third. He's going to score, and it's an RBI double. And now it is 3-0 here in the top of the second. So, yeah, it's all Cardinals right now. So this is not looking good for Cam Schlittler. Schlittler having one of his bad starts. So here's Jimmy Crooks, the catcher. 0-1. So So nobody out, top of the second. Cardinals are up 2-0 with a runner on second. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. The 1-2. There's a strike, 2-2. Oh, excuse me. That was a strikeout. My fault. So, second strikeout of the game for Schlittler. So, 1 down here in the top of the second. So, here is J.J. Weatherholt. So, back to the top of the lineup for the Cardinals. Foul ball, 0-1. One ball, 1 strike now to Weatherholt. The 1-1, 2-1. Yeah, I mean, prior to tonight's game, with tonight's game, I mean, 137 and 2/3 innings pitched. I mean, yeah, he's pitched a lot of innings. I don't know if he's ever done that in the minors, as that pitch is fouled, 2-2. Fatigue can catch up with players over the course of a 162-game season. The 2-2, full count. And another walk for Schlittler. That is walk number 4. So, yeah, that needs to bring Matt Blake out to have a chit-chat with Schlittler because, yeah, that 4 walks for Schlittler. So, it's just going to be one of those games for Cam Schlittler. He's already given up 3 runs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. You got Jordan Walker at the plate now. Yeah, not looking good for Cam right now. Yeah, hopefully, let's see if Schlittler is able to get out of this jam. Like I said, this is probably one of those games where this is just not Schlittler's night as Walker takes strike one. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on for the Cardinals. They're up 3-0. 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2. As Cam sets here on the 1-2. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 55 pitches for Cam Schlittler, folks. 55 pitches. So yeah, it's gonna be a short night. Two. Swing and a miss. And Walker strikes out for the second time tonight. So 3rd strikeout of the game for Schlittler. Yeah, he does look a little fatigued. And here's Alec Burleson, who initially got the Cardinals on the board with a 2-run home run. Burleson goes around. There's a strike, 0-1. And 0-2 now to Burleson. One ball, 2 strikes now to Burleson. Maybe they should have challenged that pitch. It looked like it was in the strike zone. The 1-2. Foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Burleson. The pitch from Schlittler, swing and a miss, and strikes Burleson out for the final out of the inning. So that is the 4th strikeout for Cam Schlittler. So he's got 4 strikeouts, 4 walks. So the Yankees are down 3-0 now. So Spencer Jones, Dominguez, and Jazz will be due up when we get back from commercial. So a little bit of a frustrating start here for Cam, and a little bit of a frustrating start for the Yankees. But I appreciate everybody hanging out on this Monday night, August 3rd. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Greatly appreciate it. We're a little over 20 subscribers away from hitting 3,000. So, good thing about the trade deadline is that we could just put our focus back into the rest of the season. So, trade deadline, it was a lot of checking in and interest. It's usually what happens around this time of year. Oh, let me take this off the screen. I don't want to show advertisements. Well, Giancarlo Stanton was taken at bats today. Carlos Rodon had a bullpen, a BP session, along with, and Clark Schmidt's supposed to have his. And here's Spencer Jones at the plate to lead things off. Takes ball one. So Giancarlo faced Carlos Rodon today, and Rodon faced both Stanton and Sanchez as Spencer Jones takes ball two. The 2-0. Big swing and a miss. 2-1 now to Spencer Jones. A grounder to second. Jones is running it out. Can he beat the throw? Just gets Spencer Jones out as Weatherholt makes the play. So good hustle there by Jones, but not in time. One down. That's going to bring Dominguez now to the plate. They traded catcher Hunter Fiducia back to the Dodgers. Really? That's interesting. All right, here's Dominguez now at the plate. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. So Brian Hoke put this tweet out. Says, don't count on Carlos Lagrange factored into the Yankees bullpen plans. Brian Cashman said it is, quote, possible but unlikely that Lagrange makes it back for a potential MLB Major League Baseball debut in 2026. Honestly, to be honest with you, I am not surprised. And there's a strike to Dominguez. It's 3-1. So once the Yankees have a healthy rotation, my guess is Clark Schmidt and Ryan Weathers to the bullpen. As Dominguez swings and misses, it's a full count now to Dominguez. Here's the payoff. And Dominguez strikes out looking. And that is the first strikeout for McGreevy. And that is going to bring Jazz to the plate.
Talking all that jazz.
What's up, Rodney? He says from this moment on, it is what it is season. So 0-1 here to Jazz. As McGreevy sets, here's the pitch. 1-1. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Yankees down 3-0. The 1-1. Two balls, one strike. The 2-1. There's a grounder to first, and Jazz is out as Burleson will step on the bag. And another 1-2-3 inning. Yankees still hitless. 4, 5, 6 batters coming up for the Cardinals. We got Herrera, Torres, and Wynn. So let's see what Cam does. What's up, David? Yeah, don't let this stuff get your blood pressure up, dude. I know you're a passionate fan. I could appreciate that, but don't let it ruin your health, man. It ain't worth it. I mean, Garcia Jr. and Ramos are not. I mean, we're saying they're not good enough, but I'll say this: I don't think it's enough, but they do address a need, both of them. I mean, ultimately, I wish the Yankees traded for a catcher. I mean, but according to Brian Cashman, they couldn't meet what other teams were asking for. We don't know what other teams were asking for. You know, Garcia Jr. hits righties really well. Ramos is a righty bat that hits lefties really well. I mean, at least they address those needs. How they do the rest of the season with the Yankees, I mean, we'll find out. We'll see how the rest of the season plays out. The one thing I'm really surprised about, to be honest with you, when it comes to the Yankees and this deadline, they didn't get an arm. They didn't get an arm like that. They didn't go after any bullpen arms, which I was very surprised about, to be honest. Like, every year at the deadline, the Yankees go after a bullpen arm. Like, it's inevitable that they get at least one bullpen arm. They didn't even do that. But here's Ivan Herrera now at the plate. As he takes a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1, 2-1. Yeah, I was expecting the Yankees to get, one or two bullpen arms, but they didn't even do that at the deadline. The 2-1, 2-2. Yeah, but David, it was one play. We're making it seem like Ali Sanchez makes these those mistakes. Are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about that throw to third? Yeah, that was a stupid play. That shouldn't have happened. But we're talking about one mistake that he made. It was a costly one, but we're making it sound like he makes these types of mistakes all the time. I mean, even star players make mistakes, man. They make errors too. That was a costly one, but it shouldn't have happened. But that game was last week, man. Unfortunately, we can't go back and change the results. Like, I get the frustration. I do get the frustration. I'm not saying you shouldn't be frustrated. You should be frustrated, definitely. It was pathetic, but it was one of those plays that, yeah, Sanchez made a mistake, but he doesn't make mistakes like that all the time, does he? I mean, unless I'm missing something. I ask you. So another foul ball here by Herrera. Still 3-2. And I got to look at it from the other side. Like, what were teams asking for from the Yankees? If the Tigers were asking for George Lombard Jr. for Skubal, I'm not giving up Lombard Jr. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to. It's as simple as that. So another foul ball here. And did he go? He did not. So that is walk number 5 for Schlittler. My goodness, this is not his game, people. So he has tied his career high of 5 walks. And Boone is looking on. He's at 72 pitches here in the top of the third. I mean, the Dodgers got swept by Boston. Come on. Did any of us expect that? I didn't want Skubal either there, David. Trust me. I did not want Skubal. I didn't want Skubal. Some other fans did, though. But, I would have loved for the Yankees to get Mason Miller or Morahan, but guess what? The Padres didn't make him available. And I don't know what arms the Yankees were trying to go after. Right? But if there were arms that they were trying to go after, what were other teams asking for? Here's the throw to second. And Herrera is safe, so a stolen base for Herrera. What were teams asking for from the Yankees? But again, David, what were other teams asking for from the Yankees? Who were the players that the Yankees were trying to go after? Adley Rutschman, we know they were trying to go after. You saw what the Red Sox gave up. It was an overpay for Rutschman. I'm sorry. Like, I would have liked Adley Rutschman 100%. But the Red Sox ended up giving up, 2 top 5 prospects for him? A swing and a miss. And that's Schlittler's 5th strikeout. I would have liked for them to get Hunter Goodman, but I'm sure the Rockies were asking for a bunch of players from the Yankees. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2 to Mason Wynn. I still had this hunch in the back of my head, though. Honestly, it was one of those things where at this deadline, I felt like things were going to be pretty. It was going to be pretty thin. The availability and of players. Obviously we know players were available, but I don't know how many. I don't know if realistically the Yankees were going to make all these trades that the fans had in their minds, because a lot of fans thought that they were going to pay. They were going to pay for they're going to trade for a third baseman, shortstop, second base, catcher, outfield. So what, they were going to get 5 or 6 players at the outfield? No. And there's another strikeout for Schlittler. So Schlittler with back-to-back strikeouts, 6 strikeouts. Yeah, other teams did. Yeah, they did get better, right? Yankees did what they had to do. They added a couple of bats to improve their lineup, right? Which is something that a lot of fans were asking for. So these other teams, are they besides the Dodgers, right? Are they guaranteeing a World Series win then? Red Sox are going to be World Series champs. Is that what I'm understanding? They definitely didn't overpay for Ramos. I mean, giving up Lalane hurt. And line drive, and there's a base hit to left field, and another run's going to score, and it's a 4-0 game. You know, at least Ramos comes with years of control. They gave up Kent and Lalane. It sucks seeing Lalane go, but you know, I didn't want to see him go. But you had to get someone, right? So Cam is at 82 pitches right now. And he's facing Jose Fermin, and Fermin hits that one left field. Jones makes the catch at the warning track, gave that one a ride, but the Cardinals put up another run. It's now 4-0 as we go to the top of the third, bottom of the third. Yeah, Lalane kind of bothered me because I do like Lalane, but yes, he does get hurt. And as far as Kent, honestly, I would have been more hurt if a guy like if Dax Kilby got traded. I would have been more upset. Yeah, but the Yankees didn't move forward with Adley Rutschman because of the medicals, and also not just the medicals. It was whatever the Orioles were asking for, right? The Yankees were willing to offer Elmer Rodriguez, but there was a number 2 prospect in the Red Sox farm system that ranked higher in pitching than Elmer Rodriguez did. Yeah, I mean, listen, I like Keaton Kent. I'm not saying I don't like the guy. I like Keaton Kent, but I also like Dax Kilby. You know, if the Giants said Kilby, I'm not sure if they did, but I'm just saying if they did, you know, I don't know if there's conversations. I don't have an in with the Yankees. I have no idea what the discussions are. If they said Dax Kilby, I would be like, no way for Ramos. You know, teams were inquiring about Dax Kilby, but you know, you got to wonder what were they willing to offer. I think Kilby's the future too. I think Dax Kilby's going to be your future second baseman. That's what I think. But here's Ryan McMahon at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. So Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen. The 1-1. I thought it was a strike, but 2-1. That was close. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ryan McMahon. The 2-1. Line drive, foul ball, 2-2. Do I think the Red Sox could pass the Yankees? They can pass the Yankees, yes. Anything is possible in the AL East. I don't count any team out in the AL East ever. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and McMahon strikes out. That is the second strikeout for McGreevy, and that's going to bring Caballero now to the plate. So here is Jose Caballero. First pitch inside, ball. There's a strike, 1-1 now to Caballero. The 1-1, 2-1. The 2-1, 3-1. Three, 1. That's ball 4. So first walk issued by McGreevy. And that is going to bring Austin Wells now to the plate. No, it doesn't hurt Cam Schlittler's Cy Young chances. Why would it? Because he has a bad start. It happens. Every great pitcher has a bad start. Show me one that has always been perfect. The 0-1, 1-1 now to Austin Wells. Wells is back to his regular mustache look. So we got Caballero at first. A swing and a miss there by Wells, 1-2. There's going to be a lot of eyes on Austin Wells now. Plenty of eyes on Austin Wells. As McGreevy sets here on the 1-2 to throw over to first to check on Caballero. A little snap throw there, but Caballero safe, back safely. So that's the first throw over to in this at bat. The 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first here in the bottom of the third. Cardinals leading 4-0. And Austin Wells with a base hit up the center, up the middle, and it's runners on first and second. So Yankees get a couple of runners on. Yankees get their first hit of the game, and it's by Austin Wells. And here comes Trent Grisham. And there's a strike to Trent Grisham. The 0-1. 1-1. Got Ben Rice at the plate or waiting on deck. The 1-1. Foul back 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second for the Yankees. They are down 4-0 right now here in the bottom of the third. The 1-2, 2-2. The 2-2. Foul back. Another pitch coming up. Still 2-2. So McGreevy right now at 55 pitches in this game thus far. Another 2-2 pitch. Full count now to Trent Grisham. So 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Grisham. Couple of runners on for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, and Grisham strikes out. So 3rd strikeout of the game for McGreevy. That's going to bring Ben Rice now to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. So Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen. So I don't know if Schlittler will be back out in the 4th inning. He's at 83 pitches, Cam. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Neither team has challenged tonight. So both teams still have their 2 challenges, should they use them. But it's 1-1 here to Ben Rice with 2 outs. The 1-1. And Rice hits a fly ball to left field, and it is playable for Torres. And the Yankees leave a couple of runners stranded. Top of the 4th coming up. Crooks, Weatherholt, Walker will be due up. So what's up there, Mr. Coconuts? And just like that, we're in a commercial break. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Greatly appreciate both. I didn't know I was muted. Ha. I do like the lineup there, Rob. But my fault. I didn't know I was muted. Thank you for that, Ace. But like I was saying, I know this team stinks. Right now it's hopefully they can turn it around. But shout out to you, Ace. You also put up with this too, man, through the good and the bad. As Crooks fouls off another pitch. It's like I was saying, man. I'm a fan of this team. Win or lose, it don't matter. So, it's frustrating to watch when they're not playing well, right? And another foul ball. So Crooks battling here. The 1-2. Foul ball, still 1-2. Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see how the rest of the season plays out. A swing and a miss, and Hill with a strikeout. Nicely done. Yeah, Rob, I saw your lineup there. That looks like a pretty decent lineup. Yeah, we got Kervin Castro warming up in the bullpen. The Yankees just called him up earlier today. And there's strike 1-1 to JJ Weatherholt, who's walked twice in tonight's game and also scored a run. Fouled 1-2. And there's a grounder to second. Jazz fields it, throws to first, and gets Weatherholt out for the second out of the inning. In the month of July, the Yankees ended with a 14-11 record. I mean, you could say it's bad, you could say it's good. You tell me what you think, but they ended with a 14-11 record. It was the first time in a while where they ended July with a winning record. And here's Jordan Walker, who struck out twice tonight. The home run derby champ takes a ball, 1-0. And they went 14-11 without Bellinger, without Giancarlo, without Judge. They beat the Phillies. I mean, it may not mean anything to some people, but they beat the Phillies 2 out of 3. And Walker hits that ball to right field, and Dominguez fields it. And Walker's going to be held up to a single, so a 2-out single for Jordan Walker. And I remember a lot of fans thought the Yankees were going to get swept by the Phillies. But they ended up beating them 2 out of 3, and Phillies have an amazing offense. And the Yankees pitching did a good job, right, with the exception of Will Warren. And then they beat the Cubs just this past weekend, and Cubs offense is one of the best in the league too. And they won 2 out of 3 against the Cubs. But 0-1 here to Alec Burleson as Walker takes his lead at first. The 0-1. And Burleson hits that one. And that is his second home run of the night. Another 2-run shot. It is now a 6-0 game. Alec Burleson putting it on the Yankees tonight. 6-0 game. Yeah, this is not looking good. Oh, boy. This is just brutal, man. 6-0 game. That's frustrating with 2 outs, man. And he struck him out looking, but the pitch is being challenged by Herrera. I mean, might as well. If you lose a challenge, it's not that big of a deal. And, yep, it's a ball. So first call overturned by ABS. And there's a ground ball to third. McMahon charges, throws to first. And good job to Garcia getting that. Ball was a little high, but it's the third out. But 2 more runs for the Cardinals. It's now a 6-0 game. And we are in a commercial break. I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to take a quick break myself. All right, sorry about that, folks. Just was grabbing some dinner here, and it looks like Luis Garcia gets his first hit as a New York Yankee, so congratulations to Luis Garcia Jr. Second hit for the Yankees. So it was a line drive up, or is a line drive up the middle. And here's Spencer Jones. Takes ball one. Ball two now to Spencer Jones. Yankees are down 6-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. So making it impossible for the Bats to try and do anything tonight. Really didn't help that Cam didn't have the strongest of starts either. So it was definitely an off night for Cam Schlittler, sadly, which, like I said, it happens to every good pitcher. The 2-0, 3-0. What's up, Chef Jersey? Bronx Bomber, what up? If I didn't say what up to you guys. Got Dominguez waiting on deck. As McGreevy sets the 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. Jones rips that one foul ball, 3-2. And check swing foul, still 3-2 to Spencer Jones. Nah, you don't need to apologize, Chef. You're good, man. You're good. I mean, you could say whatever you want about the team. It doesn't offend me one bit. I could care less, man. Say whatever you want, by all means. And a swing and a miss, and Jones strikes out. And I believe that is strikeout number 4 for McGreevy. And Dominguez now coming to the plate. So 0-1 here to Dominguez. You can say whatever you want about the team and the management. I don't care, bro. I really don't care. For real. Anybody can say whatever they want. And Dominguez pops that up in the infield as the catch is made. And that's going to bring Jazz to the plate.
Talking all that jazz.
So here's Jazz at the plate now. First pitch, strike. Yo, 1. 1-1 now to Jazz. Here's the 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first, bottom of the 4th. St. Louis Cardinals leading 6-0 here in tonight's game. And there's a ground ball to second. And Jazz is out. Yankees leave another runner stranded. And just like that, it's a 6-0 game going to the top of the 5th. So, and I'm going to take a commercial break. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. All right, we're back here, folks. Tim Hill is back on the mound. He's facing Brian Torres to start things off. Takes a ball, 1-0. Two and 1 right now to Torres. So, Chef Jersey, now you're saying that the Yankees shouldn't call Lombard up because it's going to be too much pressure for him to carry the offense. I mean, it's gonna take more than one player to carry this offense. He can't do it on his own. As ball 3 is called, but Austin Wells has challenged the pitch. So 1 pitch already overturned, and there's another one. So 2 calls overturned tonight by ABS. I mean, you call Lombard Jr. up. I mean, yeah, there's definitely going to be some pressure. I mean, there's going to be pressure on him. But I'm not going to rely on him to carry the offense solely on him. Again, it takes an entire team to carry the offense. But if you don't call him up, you got Caballero and Volpe. So take your pick. So full count right now to Brian Torres. You got Kervin Castro warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees, who got called up earlier today. And a 3-2, ground ball to second. Jazz fields it, goes to first, and gets Torres out. Yeah, well, you know what? Those fans need to manage their expectations when it comes to prospects. Like you can't expect these guys to like come up and just absolutely kill it. All right, that's going to do it for Tim Hill. That's going to bring Kervin Castro now, who's going to face Wynn, Church, and Fermin. So we'll see what happens. When they get back, I'm going to take another break, eat more of my food. I don't want to eat on the screen, so I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So Mason Wynn will be coming to the plate. FGC Hitman, what's up, dude? Long time no see. How you been, bro? Oh, and shout out to my man Hitman with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my dude. You are the man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you been, man? Everything good? Everything good? How's life, man? So 1-1 count here to Mason Wynn. One down here in the top of the fifth. Foul ball, 1-2. Yeah, no, I feel you, Hitman. So I'll explain it to you, bro. They temporarily changed my work schedule. They changed my shift so they could get a couple people hired on. So that's why in the evenings I haven't really been able to go live for the games. So I go live when I can to call games. And that, tonight was one of those nights. But once I get back to my normal schedule, I'll be able to call more games again. So I'm still going live. Just like I was saying, I just haven't been able to go as live as often just because my job temporarily changed my shift as Mason Wynn strikes out for the second out of the inning. Oh, your schedule's been out of whack too? Oh, you woke up at 6 o'clock? Oh, wow, man. There's Nathan Church. He does not go around. It's 1-0. Yeah, so, they changed my work schedule, man, so it just, threw everything off for me. So I understand. My whole body's out of whack. Here's the 1-0, 2-0 now to Church. You walk 6 miles. That's incredible. That's awesome, dude. The 2-0, 3-0. Yeah, for work, I do a lot of patrolling, so I walk around quite a bit too. I try to hit 10,000 steps every day. There's a strike to Church, 3-1 now. You forced to walk? That's good. Sometimes you got to force yourself, dude. The 3-1. Foul ball, swing it, 3-2 now. Here's the payoff. Ball 4, 2-out walk to Church. And that's going to bring Jose Fermin now to the plate. Lazy wake-up days? Shoot, I've had a lot of those before, man. Yeah, the Yankees' offense right now is, like, non-existent. I don't know if they're going to be able to come back from this one. There's a strike to Fermin. The 0-1. And the throw to second. And he is out of there. Nice job there by Austin Wells to throw Church out. And that is the 3rd out. So nicely done by Austin Wells as he caught Church stealing. 6-0 game. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the 5th. Yankees are down 6-0. And we'll be right back. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. All right, here's Ryan McMahon. It's 0-1 to Ryan McMahon. 1 ball, 1 strike now. So 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ryan McMahon. And McMahon with a base hit with a single to right field. So leadoff man is on, and that's going to bring Caballero now to the plate. What's up, jockey boy? Jockey boy, what are you thinking for the Blue Jays? What do you think about the Blue Jays moves that they made today, man? How do you feel? And Caballero hits that one. Foul ball, 0-1. The Rays are up 2-0 against the Rockies right now in the bottom of the first. You're happy that they traded Hoffman? Okay. How do you feel about what's up, Jared? How do you feel about the Blue Jays trading Hoffman? Or not Hoffman, Dalton Varsho. Yo, one. One ball, or 0-2 now to Caballero. So no balls, 2 strikes. McMahon at first. The Yankees down 6-0. Pitches upstairs, 1-2. But we need someone who can throw to home plate, not just catch. Yeah. Yeah, he was with you guys for a while there. The 1-2. Caballero hits a ground ball. It's a foul ball. Still 1-2. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time is called. Yeah, Kevin Gossman. Yup, y'all traded him away. The 1-2. Strikeout, and Caballero challenging it. So that looked like it was a ball based on... Yep, it sure was. So nice job there by Caballero. So third call overturned tonight by ABS. So count is 2-2. And they got Braun. Hopefully I said his last name right. Warming up in the bullpen for the Cardinals. He's a lefty. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. So 5 strikeouts for McGreevy. And that's going to bring Austin Wells now to the plate. Oh, Hoffman? Yeah, I'm sure, man. I'm sure Hoffman got to you. It's 1-0 here to Austin Wells. Two and 0 now to Wells. Wells hits that ball deep into right field, and the Yankees are on the board with 2-1 home run by Austin Wells. It's a 6-2 game. Let's go. Eighth home run of the season for Wells. 104.3 exit velo, 394-foot home run from Austin Wells. It's a 6-2 game. And just like that, the Yankees are on the board. And Trent Grisham now will be coming to the plate. So Wells definitely got a piece of that one. So that's got to be a good feeling for Wells. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. And we're in a commercial break just like that. Yeah, that was an incredible run that the Blue Jays had, man. I mean, last year they caught fire and had a lot of success in the in 2025 in the regular season, and then did really well in the playoffs. Offensively, they were better than the Dodgers in the World Series, man. But it's like I know we've had this discussion before. The Dodgers just did the small things better. And some of the decisions that they made were just smarter. It was better. The pitching also came through when it needed to, and it was just right place, right time for the Dodgers, man. In some ways, I hate to say, like the Blue Jays the World Series was in the Blue Jays' hands. It was in the Blue Jays' hands. Like the Blue Jays should have won that World Series, man. They should have won the World Series last year. They should have, but sadly they didn't. It was in their hands, like it really was. But that's what I'm saying. The Dodgers did the small things better. So here's Brule. So lefty on the mound for the Cardinals. So 0-1 here to Grisham, who's 0 for 2. Take strike 2, 0-2 now to Trent Grisham. Yeah, like I said, the Blue Jays offensively were better. Blue Jays offensively they were much better than the Dodgers were. Here's the 0-2, 1-2. And Grisham hits that ball to right field. And it is gone. A solo home run for Trent Grisham. Let's go. And it's now a 6-3 game. Yankees trying to make a comeback. 12th home run of the season for Grish. 90.9 exit velo. 355-foot home run for Trent Grisham. It is now a 6-3 game. So 6-3 game now. It's 0-2 to Ben Rice with 1 out. Yankees trying to make a comeback here. 1-2 now to Rice. So back-to-back home runs. A 2-run shot by Austin Wells. A solo shot by Trent Grisham. Now the deficit is down to 3. I don't know. The bats are waking up all of a sudden. They're down by 3 now here in the bottom of the 5th. Rice is 0 for 2 to pitch. And Rice does not go for it. 2-2 now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Rice hits that one foul. Still 2-2. Yeah, the lead is cut in half, man. If the Yankees could put up a couple more runs on this inning, make it a 1-run game, I'd say they're back in it. I think they're in it right now. I think the pressure is on. So we need some more quality at bats here. It's 2-2 here to Ben Rice. Another 2-2 pitch. And Rice with a ground ball to short. Or to third. And he grounds out. And that's going to bring Luis Garcia Jr. now to the plate. So Garcia Jr. takes ball 1. The 1-0. And Garcia hits a ground ball. And he's out. But the Yankees do put up 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. A 2-run home run by Austin Wells. A solo home run by Trent Grisham. It's a 6-3 game now. So Yankees cut the lead in half. So let's see if they can make a comeback. All right, so let's see what happens. I'm going to take another break here. I'll be right back. Hit that like button, folks. Hit that subscribe. Greatly appreciate both. All right, we're back to the game. Here's Jose Fermin at the plate. It's 1-1 to Jose Fermin. So Yankees are now losing 6-3. They put up 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. So they're definitely trying to make a comeback here. It's 2-1 to Fermin. Three and one. Three one. Foul back 3-2. Three two. Oh, that is being. So pitch is being challenged, and it was a strike. So strikeout for Castro. So nicely done for the first out. Yeah. Initially, it was called a ball. Wells thought it was a strike. There wasn't really a call made by the umpire as Crooks hits a fly ball to left. Spencer Jones makes the catch. Looked like a late call there by the ump. And then Wells able to challenge it. So here's J.J. Weatherholt now. So here's Weatherholt. Takes a ball, but being challenged by Austin Wells. So let's see if this gets overturned. It does. So 5 calls overturned tonight here, folks. So both teams still have their challenges. Oh, 1. 1-1. One is a fly ball, center field. Spencer Jones making a run and makes the catch. So good job to Kervin Castro. And Jones, Dominguez, Jazz will be due up. And I will take another break here, folks. I'll be right back. All right, we're back to the game. So here's the name that Yankee played for the Cubs. I took it off the screen. All right, here's Spencer Jones, who's 0 for 2. He's got an 0-1 count against him right now. And Jones fouls that one off, 0-2. So had a career 3.03 ERA, 478 saves, 1,251 strikeouts. Played with the Cubs from 80 to 87. Red Sox 88 to 90. Cardinals from 90 to 93. Played for the Yankees in 93. Orioles in 94. Angels 95 to 96. Reds in 96. Expos in 97. Can anybody name that Yankee? Yo, 2. Fly ball left field, out of play. And there's a ground ball to first, and Burleson steps on the bag. 1 down, and that's going to bring Dominguez now to the plate. And Dominguez with a base hit, or with a single, a 1-out single. And that's going to bring Jazz down to the plate.
Talking all that jazz.
And Jazz hits that one to the moon, but it's a foul ball. 0-1. So Yankees are down by 3. They were down 6-0 at one point. Now the lead is cut in half. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And there it goes. Dominguez. He's safe. So runner on second. 2-1 count to Jazz. So it takes away the possibility of a double play. So that's good. Didn't overslide the bag this time. Nice job there, Dominguez. Oh, looks like the play is under review, so we'll wait. Lee Smith is what Robert is saying. Okay. Ooh, that was close. So we'll see what the review folks have to say. We're still waiting. Yeah, the Rays are up 6-0 against the Rockies right now. Well, the runner's out. The call's been overturned, folks. Yeah, that. Oh my God, man. Well, that's the second out of the inning. So 2-1 here to Jazz. Nobody on base. And there's a strike to Jazz, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. And there's a ground ball. Jazz, can he beat this out? No, he can't. As the ball was bobbled. But that is out number 3. And that's going to take us to the top of the 7th. And Yankees are still down 6-3. And another commercial break. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Curvin Castro is back out here in the top of the 7th. Let me get the game cast back up there. I was just waiting for the advertisements to leave. 2-0 now to Jordan Walker, who's 1 for 3. Two and one now to Jordan Walker. So 2-1. Ground ball. Caballero fields it, throws to first, and he gets him out of there. Walker's saying challenge it. That was a good effort there by Caballero. So it is being challenged. Yeah, he was safe. He was safe. He's going to be safe. Yeah, that's going to get overturned. And that's going to do it for Castro. And looks like Ryan Yarbrough is going to be coming into the game. So Castro did his part, pitched 2 innings. So let's see what Yarbrough does. So the Yankees are still down 6-3. There's a runner on first when we get back with nobody out. Alec Burleson, who's been having a great game today, hit a couple of homers against the Yankees tonight. Giovanni Cruz, yeah. He got traded to the Nationals in a package for Luis Garcia Jr., who's in the lineup tonight. Yeah, some baseball scores. The Pirates are beating the Brewers 4-3 in the bottom of the 6th. Cubs are beating the Dodgers 7-4 in the bottom of the 5th. The Giants are beating the Rangers 3-0 in the top of the 5th. The Blue Jays are beating the Astros 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th. The Rays are beating the Rockies 7-0 in the top of the 3rd. The Phillies beat the Nationals 6-3 earlier today. And the correct answer for the name that Yankee was Lee Smith, so good job, Robert. And then the Diamondbacks and Padres are about to start. So here's Ryan Yarbrough. Throws over to first to check on Walker. And first pitch is the ball to Burleson, who's 2 for 3. A couple of dingers for him. What's up, Joey? The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. One, 2-1. The 2-1. 3-1. Three, 1. There's a ground ball. This could be two. There's one. And there's two. A nice double play turn there, starting with Luis Garcia Jr. Nicely done there by the Yankees infield. Two down here in the top of the seventh. And that's going to bring Ivan Herrera now to the plate. Oh, yeah, All-Timers Day. Should be a good time. And ball one to Ivan Herrera. There's a strike, 1-1. One. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Yarbrough sets the 1-2. Foul ball. Another 1-2 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Herrera. And that is popped up. Jazz makes the catch for out number 3. They're going to the bottom of the 7th, so you know what that means, folks. Get up, get some food, get a snack, get a drink, come right back. I'll leave you all with some tunes. Bottom of the 7th. I'll be right back. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. All right, here's Ryan McMahon leading things off. Takes a ball. Got Ryan Stanek on the mound for the Cardinals. And Ryan McMahon with a home run. A solo shot. It's a 6-4 game. Let's go. 103.6 exit velo, 410-foot home run from Ryan McMahon. And just like that, it's a 6-4 game. Yankees are slowly coming back here, folks. Let's go. And with that said, Ryan McMahon hits a home run, and he was one of my home run predictions. So I am going to gift a membership. So Ryan McMahon coming alive. And Caballero with a solo home run. Let's go. Back-to-back home runs. 6-5. Are you kidding me? 400-foot home run. 104.1 exit velo. Jose Caballero. Let's freaking go. And Max is the recipient of the Strike Zone membership. Hitman, you're hilarious. Oh, man, it's a home run party. 6-5, baby. 1-run game. Let's go. And here's Austin Wells, who's 2 for 2. Yankees are coming back, baby. Yankees are coming back. Let's go. Wells takes a strike. Still nobody out. So back-to-back solo shots here from Ryan McMahon and Jose Caballero. So Ryan McMahon hit a home run. Like I said, he was my home run prediction. Therefore, I gifted a membership, and it looks like it went to Max. And Wells is saying he did not go. It is a home run freaking derby. And Wells strikes out. And that's going to bring Trent Grisham now to the plate. So Caballero hit one. So Yankees are now down by 1. They were down by 6 at one point. They're down by 1 now. Here's Trent Grisham, who takes a ball. Am I going to be able to gift another membership today? I got Spencer Jones and Ben Rice. And I got Luis Garcia Jr. as my sleeper. And if the sleeper hits a home run, I gift 2 memberships. So 2-0 right now to Trent Grisham. Yeah, McMahon was like my bold pick. And Grisham hits a base hit to center field. And is he going for 2? He is safe. A double for Trent Grisham. All of a sudden, it's a 1-run game. We got Ben Rice coming to the plate. The Yankees are waking up here, folks, at the bottom of the 7th. They're waking up. Let's go. A base hit, run scores. Let's go. So it looks like we're gonna We got a pinch runner or pitching change? We got a pitching change. All right. Stanek is struggled, and Soriano is going to come into the game to pitch for the Cardinals. And we're in a commercial break. It's a 6-5 game. The Yankees coming alive. They're trying to tie this thing up. Let's go. Oh, man. Here we were in the dumps. 6-0 game. What are the Yankees going to do? They're not going to come back. Cam Schlittler had pitched a bad game. But all of a sudden, man, the Yankees are just waking up. Oh, man. But appreciate everybody hanging out with me on this Monday night, August 3rd. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Let's take this channel to 3,000 subs. We're a little over 20 subs away from 3,000. Hitman says, just glad to catch live. I'm glad to have you here, man. I am. But holy crap. Holy crap. The Yankees, man. The Yankees trying to make that comeback. They got the tying run at second base. All right. Here's Ben Rice at the plate now. Tying run at second base with one out. We got George Soriano. And Rice takes a strike, 0-1. One and one. The 1-1. Ball two now to Ben Rice. The 2-1, 2-2. Got him on the corner there. Rice hits that ball into center field. Oh, just not enough. It looked like it was going out there the way he reacted, but nope, second out. Dang it. I got a little too excited. But here's Luis Garcia Jr. with 2 outs. Tying run at second base here. And Garcia pops it up left field. Out of play. Thank goodness, as Torres runs out of room. So 0-1 to Garcia Jr. He is my sleeper. So 0-1 here to Garcia Jr. One ball, one strike. Got Spencer Jones waiting on deck. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Pitches in the dirt, 2-2 now to Garcia Jr. So another foul ball there by Garcia Jr. It's still 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch. And Garcia Jr. hits that ball. Right field. 2-run home run. The Yankees take a 7-6 lead. Let's go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's my sleeper. 24th home run of the season for Garcia Jr. 109 exit velo. 424-foot home run for Luis Garcia Jr. What a Yankees debut, baby. Let's go. That's my sleeper. So I'm going to give 2 memberships. I'm gifting 2 memberships. Yankees have a 7-6 lead, and the hat is back on. That's a great way to make a debut. What? Yeah, he knew that ball was gone. He was walking. He was strolling. Taking a sweet time there. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Here's Spencer Jones. Ooh, swing and a miss. 0-2. Nice, Joseph. Yeah, I'm going to give 2 memberships because my sleeper hit a home run. So, bear with me here. Let's see if Spencer Jones hits one. Jones hits that foul ball, still 0-2. That's how you do it, man. The 0-2. Spencer Jones fouls that back, still 0-2. Soriano sets here on the 0-2 to pitch. And there's a ground ball foul. Jones still staying alive. One and two now to Jones. I'm still speechless right now. The Yankees were down 7-0. Here we were, doom and gloom. You know, Schlittler had a pitch that had a bad outing. Cardinals bats were just dominating, and the Yankees bats just making a comeback as Jones strikes out. But the Yankees put up 4 more, baby. 4 more runs here in the freaking bottom of the 7th. Now they have a 7-6 lead. Let's go. Let's go. What more can you ask for? What? Yeah, it is a home run derby at Yankee Stadium. Well, let me go ahead and gift these 2 memberships as promised because my sleeper, Luis Garcia Jr., hit a home run. So here's one. And let's see who gets that membership. Jockey Boy, you are the recipient of the Strike Zone membership. Congratulations. And let's see who's number 2. And Bloodhound Little Jeff, you are the second recipient. So congratulations. So plenty of memberships, gifted memberships from yours truly there, folks. Yeah, buddy. I love doing this, man. Let's go. So congratulations to Luis Garcia Jr. hitting his first home run as a Yankee. So it's got to be a good feeling for him. So we got Torres, Wynn, and Church. Here's Ryan Yarborough. Blaze Jordan pinch hitting for Brian Torres. So we got Blaze Jordan at the plate. It's 0-1 to Blaze Jordan. So 1-1 now to Jordan. Foul ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Foul ball. So I just need Spencer Jones and Ben Rice to hit a home run. We are in the top of the 8th. Yankees are leading 7-6 here in the top of the 8th. Yankees made a comeback from 6-0. Oh, pitch clock violation, 2-2 now to Jordan. So 3 of the guys in the infield hitting a home run tonight. McMahon, Caballero, and Garcia Jr. And Grisham is running back, still running back. And off the wall. What the heck was that? He's going for 3. And it's a pinch hit triple for Blaze Jordan. And the tying run's at third base. What was that, man? I don't know. That was a little poorly played there by Grisham. So Angel Chevy will be coming into the game now with nobody out, runner on third. Not what we wanted. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. That was weird. Yeah, this is the B Train shirt. There, Hitman. Oh, okay, you got the 6 Train T-shirt. I got you. Nice, man. So we are in a commercial break. The game should resume here momentarily. Angel Chevy will be pitching for the Yankees. All right, let's get back to the game here. So, what's up, Montauk? So, ball 1 here to Mason Wynn. There's a strike. The 1-1. Did he go? 2-1. Three and one now to Mason Wynn. Three one, and it's ball 4. So runners on the corners now for the Cardinals. Nathan Church coming to the plate. So there is ball 1 to Church, who's 1 for 1 with a couple of walks and an RBI and a run scored. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One one, swing and a miss, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out here in the top of the 8th. The Yankees have a 7-6 lead. We got runners on the corners for the Cardinals, tying run at third base. The 1-2, 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, no. That is hit, and that's a 3-run home run by Church. And the Cardinals retake the lead. Oh, my God. It's a 9-7 game now. Oh, my God. So a 3-run home run given up by Angel Chevy. So the Yankees are now down by 2 runs again. And here's Fermin. So still nobody out here in the top of the 8th. So first earned run allowed since April 16th versus the Angels. So first earned run allowed for Angel Chevy since April 16th. So it looks like the pitch is being challenged. And it is a strike. So 6 calls overturned tonight. So 0-2 now to Fermin. The 0-2. Foul back, still 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes now to Fermin. Another foul ball, still 1-2. So Yankees are down by 2 runs. So I kind of have to wonder, do the Yankees have another run in them to make another comeback? They were able to come back from 6 runs. They should be able to come back with being 2 runs down. So 2-2 count here to Fermin. Ball 3. So Chevy struggling here in the top of the 8th. Another payoff pitch, and that is hit into left field, and that's going to drop for a single. So the bat's coming alive here in the top of the 8th. So a little bit of a struggle here by the Yankees bullpen. So a runner on first now with still nobody out, by the way. So the Yankees desperately need to get some outs here. And here's Jimmy Crooks. And Crooks hits that one. Oh, my God. A 2-run home run, 11-7. It is a home run party at Yankee Stadium today. On the first pitch. You can't make this up. It's an 11-7 game. Oh, my God, man. Yeah, second deck home run. Bro. And still nobody out in this inning. We're back to the top of the lineup now. 0-2 now to Weatherholt. And there's a single. Yeah, just Cardinals bats just going to work here on Angel Chavy. And here's Jordan Walker now. Are the Yankees ever going to get an out? There's a ball, 1-0. Finally, a pop-up. Caballero is backing up. Finally, the first out has been recorded. Thank God. And here's Alec Burleson now at the plate. So the Cardinals have put up 5 runs in this inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1 to Burleson. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, 2-1. 1 down here in the top of the 8th with a runner on first. The 2-1. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Burleson. The 2-2. Fouled away, still 2-2. Yeah, just looking at the poll real quick. It looks like I got 38 votes, and the majority of the people said 53%. 53% of the people gave it a D grade. So still 2-2 here to Burleson. Another 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Chavy sets another 2-2. And is Burleson hitting a 3rd home run today? 13-7. He just hit his 3rd home run of the night. Oh my God. Yeah, this is a brutal inning. Holy smokes. First career 3 home run game. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, Yankees came back from 6 runs the first time. Can they do it a second time, though? I don't know. What a crappy game. I know, they just keep giving up all these home runs. What is going on tonight, man? It's a weird night. 13-7? There's a ground ball to first. And Garcia Jr. will take it himself, steps on the bag for out number 2. Rob says this is better than the home run derby. Yeah, no kidding, dude. Yeah, if only they did pick up some arms, an arm or two. See, here's the thing. I've been calling for arms, throughout the season, right? But a lot, again, a lot of people. I know Cashman looked into was looking into the marketplace, right? According to Cashman, and there's a ground ball to third. And finally, the inning is over. What a nightmare inning. Can the Yankees come back from 6 runs again? Oh, my God. That was disgusting. Well, I mean, I don't know about now, but the bullpen was number 1 in ERA. But even then, though, I was saying that the Yankees should look into getting another couple of arms. I did make a mention of that. But I remember I was getting crap for it because I kept talking about pitching, right? Because everybody was so fixated on the offense that, the Yankees' problems is not pitching. They need to fix the bats. They need to fix the offense, which, yes, they needed to fix the offense, but they still needed to address the bullpen. Now, why Cashman didn't go after arms or why he didn't trade for arms is beyond me. I don't know. You'd have to ask him. But Cashman said that he did look into the marketplace, and it seemed like there was no fit, right? The way I'm just paraphrasing here. Yeah, Ryan Weathers has never been a bullpen arm, but he's also never pitched as many innings as he did in his career either there, Chef. Just keep that in mind. But like I was saying, I've been saying that the Yankees needed to get pitching at the deadline. I've been saying it. I was hoping Cashman would get at least 1 arm for the bullpen. Didn't happen. I was shocked because every year at the deadline, the Yankees always acquire a bullpen arm. They do. They always acquire a bullpen arm, at least 1. This year they didn't do it. But once again, some folks were ignoring pitching, right? Not to say that the bullpen didn't need attention. The bullpen absolutely needed attention. But I was like, you gotta address pitching too. Pitching is important. So, all right, here's Dominguez. We got Gordon Graceffo. I think it's Graceffo. Gordon Graceffo. And Dominguez is at the plate, fouls that pitch back. It's 0-2. So the Cardinals are up 13-7 here in the bottom of the 8th. Blaze Jordan takes over at third. He got the party started with that triple, pinch hit triple. Oh, pitch is way upstairs. 1-2 now to Dominguez. Jose Fermin is in left field. And here's Fernando Cruz warming up in the bullpen. So Dominguez fouls off that pitch. It's still 1-2. Two and two now to Dominguez. And Dominguez battling here, fouls back another pitch. Still 2-2. Yeah, I know. Dodgers are down 10-5 against the Cubs. That's crazy. Full count. Oh, and Dominguez strikes out looking. Maybe he could have challenged that pitch, but here comes Jazz now to the plate.
Talking all that jazz.
There's ball one to Jazz. One 0. And Jazz hits one to the moon. And Walker makes the catch there on the warning track for out number 2. And that's going to bring Ryan McMahon now to the plate. So Ryan McMahon is actually 2 for 3 tonight. He went back-to-back home runs there with Caballero. The 0-1. 1-1. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Ryan McMahon. If you're just joining us, the Yankees are losing 13-7. They had come back from a 6-0 deficit, took a 7-6 lead, and then gave up 7 runs in the top of the 8th to the Cardinals. And there's a ground ball up the middle, and McMahon grounds out. Yankees go down in order. A 1-2-3 inning, top of the 9th coming up. So we are in a commercial break. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me on this Monday night. I appreciate everybody who tuned in during the trade deadline show. I was 7 hours. I was live for 7 hours from 11 o'clock Eastern time till a little after 6. So greatly appreciate it. Thanks to all the new subscribers. We're slowly but surely getting the channel getting to 2,978 or to 3,000 subscribers, and so we're a little over 20 subs away. All right. Good night there, Robert. You know what, Lou? I have been saying that the Yankees needed to address the arms, address the bullpen, right? It would be a good idea for them to get 1 or 2 arms. But, you know, there was a lot of people that were giving me grief about talking about pitching, that the Yankees, there was no concern with the Yankees pitching. That's what I was told. So they just needed to address the bats. This is what I was told by some of you, right? Not you specifically, just people out there, right? And I kept talking about pitching, but folks kept giving me grief about it. It's like, oh, you keep talking about pitching because it matters. Not Boone, but Cashman saying that he did look in the marketplace, and I don't know who he talked to, what names were discussed. I don't know. Again, he didn't get into specifics, but you got to wonder which names he was wanting to get and what those teams were asking for. But we got Fernando Cruz. Here in the top of the ninth. The 0-1, 0-2. The 0-2. Still 0-2. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Strikeout for Fernando Cruz. So here's Nathan Church, who takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. 1-1. Yeah, the stadium seats are pretty empty right now. The 1-1. That is a fly ball. Left field. McMahon, Jones running. Jones makes the catch for out number 2. And here is Jose Fermin. Who else do you want pitching in the ninth? I'm not like, if it's not Fernando Cruz, who do you want? There's a strike to Fermin. The 0-1. 0-2. The 0-2. Caught it, tipped his bat. So a strikeout for Cruz. So a nice job there by Fernando Cruz. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the ninth. So last chance for the New York Yankees to try and make something happen. Looks like Caballero, Wells, and Grisham will be due up. So let's see if the Yankees have any kind of fight left in them. They're down by 6. They were down by 6 earlier during the game and were able to make a comeback, score 7 runs, but hard to make another comeback being down 6 runs again. If they were down by 2 or 1, different story. But we'll see what happens. But Yankees have 2 more games against the Cardinals. Then they have a day off on Thursday. Then they host Atlanta Braves. That's going to be a tough series. And then they're off next Monday. Then they host the Seattle Mariners before traveling to Toronto. All right. Jose Caballero coming up to bat. Yeah, but we've also seen Cruz in some of those close games and doesn't exactly succeed. There's certain spots I don't like putting Fernando Cruz in, but it's 0-1 here to Jose Caballero, who was 1 for 2 with a walk and a home run. The 0-1. Caballero fouls it back, 0-2. The 0-2, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Did he go? Umpire said he went around. Jose Caballero can't believe it. He does not agree with that call, but it's a strikeout. And that's going to bring Austin Wells now to the plate. So Wells is 2 for 3. So here's Austin Wells. And Wells hits a grounder on the first pitch. And second out, just like that. And now it is up to Trent Grisham to try and keep this game alive. First pitch to Grisham, ball. The 1-0, 2-0. The 2-0. Grisham hits a fly ball, but it is out of play, 2-1. And Grisham hits a fly ball right field, and it is caught by Jordan Walker. That is going to do it. The Yankees lose the series opener against the St. Louis Cardinals. They made a heck of a comeback, being down 6-0. They took the lead 7-6, only for them to give up 7 runs in the 8th inning. And they lost this game 13-7, sadly. So not exactly a great game tonight by the Yankees, but let's hope that they can bounce back with a win tomorrow when they play against the Cardinals. I unfortunately will not be live for tomorrow night's game, but I do plan on being live on Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. All right. So, thank you, Cecilia. But unfortunately, the Yankees have lost game 1 of the series. Right now, the Rays are up 10-2 against the Rockies in the bottom of the 7th. So, unless the Rockies make some sort of drastic comeback, Yankees are going to be 3.5 games out of first place. But, we'll see what the Yankees do tomorrow, man. But, that was just a crappy game towards the end. Chevy gets the loss and a blown save. So, let's see what the Yankees could do tomorrow night. But that's going to do it for me, folks. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you once again to everybody who tuned in during the trade deadline live stream. And that was a lot of fun, 7 hours. Never done a 7-hour live stream before, but that was, you could say that was first of many. And thank you all for joining me for the play-by-play. Right. So, all in all, we're talking almost 12 or 13 hours of live streaming, and I appreciate all the new subscribers. We are that much closer to 3,000 subscribers. We're a little over 20 subscribers away from hitting 3,000. So if there's anybody out there watching for the first time, you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on the way out. All right. If you're watching this on the rerun, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for an amazing day. You guys and gals are the best. And I'll see you all next time. And as always, let's go Yankees. Have a great night, everyone.